Hi, so in this video I'll be going through groups I tried and wanted to stan, but my brain wasn't having it. This isn't a list of every group I don't stan, just the ones I had a genuine interest in stanning. Obviously this isn't meant to bash any of these groups. Hopefully we learned people have different music tastes, so anyway, let's start. I never really noticed Fromis9 before Love Bomb came out, one of the best songs of the decade, and when I looked into them, I realized Jiwon was a member, and since I really liked her in 16 I tried to stan them, but then Fun came out, and I really didn't like that song. Going back through their discography I realized it was always kinda half there. They're okay songs, but they never go all the way for me. Feel Good is just like that, it's a good song but nothing stands out about it. I tried getting into Stray Kids around the Mirror era, since I really liked it, but I was kinda overwhelmed by the amount of songs and albums, and they just kept coming back every few months. I'm gonna say something controversial now, but don't get mad lols. I don't really like their rapping style. It's very in your face and too angsty sounding, kinda like a typical boy group rap line. I feel like if I listened to them 2 or 3 years ago I would probably stan, but I kinda outgrew that sound, if that makes sense. But occasionally they have a comeback I really love, like God's Menu. G-Friend is one of those groups I tried to stan when I first got into K-pop, cause I kept hearing about them and seeing them everywhere, but their concept really wasn't my cup of tea. Then they switched it up with Fever and went on to explore different concepts each comeback, but none caught my attention. I always have the weirdest relationship with their songs because I know they're quality songs and I'm always sort of interested in the concept, but not the execution. Mago is the perfect example. I love the concept and what they were trying to do, but as a song, not really. So obviously BTS is one of the first groups I tried to stan when I got into K-pop, but their music is just not for me. I don't really listen to boy groups in general, but when I do I tend to gravitate towards mostly vocal oriented groups, rather than rap oriented. Their songs usually blend with all the other releases, but I really like Fake Love, and I listen to it often. I feel similar about Wiki Miki as I do with Fromis9. I like their earlier songs more than their recent ones, but they all have the same problem of falling halfway through the song. I tend to like their comebacks for a week or so, and then completely forget about them after that. I always try to re-listen to them every time they have a comeback, hoping I would change my mind, cause I really like the girls and their live stages are always so captivating to watch, but it never sticks. But I feel like they're changing it with Cool. It's their best song in my opinion. I first heard of Chungha when Gotta Go was released, and I wasn't immediately hooked on it, since the only part I liked was the chorus, but eventually I liked the whole song, so I kept my eye on her. I low-key forced myself to like Snapping, since I really wanted to stan, but over time I realized her songs were kinda neutral to me. I don't love them, I don't hate them, they're just kinda there. I love her overall concept and I wish I liked the music too, but it is what it is. One of the first K-pop songs I heard was Liar Liar, so I really wanted to get into them, but I'm not a huge fan of fairy-like concepts. I tried to get into them again during the 5th season era but unsuccessfully. Non-Stop was a nice switch up, and I was surprised by how much I liked it, but I think it was only a one-time thing. I guess we'll find out when they have a comeback, but since I'm not really interested in them as I was before, I don't know. I really wanna stan WJSN, but as I already said, the magical fairy-like concepts are my least favorite ones. Sometimes I listen to them just to watch the music video or the live stages cause it always looks so beautiful and aesthetic, but unfortunately their songs are a skip. Butterfly was probably one of my least favorite releases of 2020, but I loved Holler and Pantomime from the album. Also, I surprisingly liked their subunit's debut. I never thought I would be into that concept, but it's so weirdly addictive. When it comes to Sunmi, I mostly like the choruses of her songs, but everything else feels like a filler part. I love her weird concept and music videos. I just can't get behind the actual songs. Parapipam is one of her few releases where I feel like the whole song is consistent. Okay, that was it. Sorry it was kinda short, but my next video is gonna be so freaking long, so balance I guess. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.